Southside, we live. Season 4 trailer, Raising Kanan is here. Trust us, we got that work.
You gotta understand, Kanan, that how people see you now is how they're gonna see you forever.
I want them to see me as me, not who my mother is.
They get to where they are without dropping a whole lot of bodies behind. Gotta be real careful, Kanan.
Oh, like how you got the way you are?
I work with your mother, kid, not you. Thank your lucky stars you got a mother who loves you.
Those of us in business with you are now being attacked.
Not to be able to trust my son, I can almost live with that. But I have to be able to trust my business partners.
This think I'm dead. I ain't never been more alive.
What we do, it's all about who you know.
Just watch your step.
I want to make some real loot. Get me some information.
If you want people to see you as you gotta let them know who you are. Famous last words.
What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm with IJ and we are locked in. You just seen it, the season 4 trailer of Raising Kanan, and I'm about to break this thing down. This is the time of the year where we get to see one of our favorite shows come back, and it looks like Kanan is really bossing up, and we're doing an emergency live tonight to talk about this trailer. I'm not gonna hold you guys up. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. If you want live breakdowns, you want after show discussions, you want daily breakdowns, recaps of Raising Kanan, then you're at the right spot. Hit that subscribe button again. Hit that notification bell, hit that like button, and let's jump into breaking down this trailer because it looks like it's going to be a good season. And we know that Raising Kanan, in my opinion, and the rest of the Power Universe opinion, it's the best spin-off. I ain't got no voice, but let's jump into it. Episode 1, Season 4, Raising Kanan, 10 episodes. It's going to be a nice spring. Let's get it. Of course, we starting off with Kanan. Now, what we see is Kanan and Rock, they're going to go their separate ways. But Rock is insinuating from what we've seen, she can't trust her own son, but she has to be able to trust her business partner. We also see Kanan interacting with Stefano, and we see him interacting with Snaps and Pops. So this is showing us that Kanan is going to be on his own, and him and Rock, that mother-son relationship, that's out the window. They're about to be business partners, and they're going to have to make something shake. So we're going to see Kanan go off to be his own person, and that's what I've been wanting to see. We also see that Unique is on the loose. With that being said about Unique, we see him primarily talking to Snaps and Pops, and they're asking him, who do you want to be, Kanan? People got to see you for who you are. Basically meaning you can't be no geek off the street. You're going to have to handle that still. Now, remember, him and Ronnie, they had a business deal with Pops. And the reason I said Unique is on the loose is because it looks like he's kicking into Kanan's apartment where he's talking to his crew about getting some information. So Snaps and Pops are probably going to be providing Kanan with the money, the financial backing, and then maybe he'll go off and be with Stefano. Now, that's going to take a while because we hear Stefano tell Kanan, I work with your mom and not you. So Kanan right now, he's trying to get that financial backing, and that's where Snaps and Pop is. And they're trying to make him understand you're taking a bigger role now. With Ronnie out the picture, and they don't know that Unique is still alive, you're that guy. So who we see you for is who you have to be in the streets. This season for sure, we know that Kanan is going to be getting money. We're looking at this case he has, and this might be in his own storage room, but this comes after the conversation of him and Rock talking about trust, not being mother and son, but business partners. So Kanan, he's going to be stacking up some paper this season and being able to do his own thing. Now, we still haven't seen Famous in any of these, but we do see a new member of Kanan's maybe crew that's in the apartment. But if you watch closely, something happens in that apartment. But I've been predicting this since season 2 that Kanan and Unique were going to work together. And it looks like Unique is kicking in the door to the apartment where Kanan was talking to the guy about getting information. And that's how Unique and Kanan are going to potentially build a bond in season 4. Again, we do hear Stefano telling Kanan, listen, I work with your mama, not you. So you're not going to come in here and demand anything. Now, we're about to talk about Rock, and I'm saying that Rock is going to be washing money with the protection of the police for the mob. So Kanan, he probably got money from Snaps and Pop, And he's probably going to Stefano like, hey, let me work with you. And he's saying, nah, because Kanan hasn't put in enough work yet. So I'll work with Rock. I don't work with you, Kanan. Remember that. And this is going to put Kanan in a situation to where he might have to really link up with Unique if that's what's happening. And I'm going to show you that screenshot. This is the apartment. And you remember last year I showed you a clip of Unique going in the building, well, coming out the building, and Crystal going in. Now, this looks like the guy that Kanan is talking to about getting some information. So Unique will be kicking in, and we know that this is Kanan's spot because you can see the maps on the wall. So this is where that connection is going to be. And just remember, season 2, I told everybody Unique and Kanan is going to be a partnership, and Unique is going to teach Kanan the game. Now, when it comes to Rock, she's kind of stuck in it. We know last season she was trying to get out the game. They got what little bit of money they had left. She bought the plaza. Now the cops are there. Kanan actually sees his mom paying off the cops. And this conversation here is saying, hey, the mob, they didn't get to where they were by being peaceful people. They were catching bodies. Now Kanan does a slick comment talking about, yeah, you were catching bodies too, huh? That's how you got to where you are. But we know that Rock and Stefano are going to be working together. Her and Kanan, mother-son relationship out the window. She's still going to give him advice because she loves him, but she understands Kanan is getting to that age, 17 years old, 18 years old, where he's going to want to be his own man. He already did learn the game a little bit. He ran off with Ronnie, and he's the one that actually got rid of Ronnie. The partnership between Rock and Stefano is going to be very, very close this season. He's definitely going to need her until they implement a new mob boss or whoever the other guy was, if he's going to go back to Jersey. But Rock now has the plaza. Rock also has the police in her pocket, and there's no telling who Stefano has in the pocket. And with him telling Kanan, hey, I got business with your mama, not you. This is going to elevate Rock within the city. So she's never going to really get out the game. That's one thing that always happens. People say they're going to get in, make 3-4 million and get out, but you never get out the game. And now Rock is back, but she has some foundation to start washing money. And we see that she's getting some real bricks this season. Maybe not as much as she was in the apartments, but she's getting that work. And that's what we see here. Rock out on the loading dock. It looks like that's that postal van that they had when they did the drive-by on the mob the first time. But they're looking at this work. They got product coming in. Now, I don't know if Stefano was the one that aligned this for her or she got a new connect. We know that the Asians are playing a role, and we've seen that their restaurant actually got burned down this season in the first teaser. But what we know is Rock got this work, and maybe Kanan will cop from her. She gets it from Stefano, and then she's business partner with Kanan, so I'll sell you bricks. But you got to have that money on time. I got to be able to trust that you're going to have that, Kanan. You said you wanted in the game, so his mom might be the one that's plugging him in. Now, how long will that last? I don't know, because they always get into it. We don't see much from Juke in this trailer, but what we do see is Juke with that Thule. We know Marvin gives her one. She has one here, and there's also a picture with her walking with a detective. Now, that's because I'm not saying she's working with the police, but remember, Detective Burke already had a rapport with her. So Jukebox's name, or should I say Laverne's name, is in the system. So he's probably coming and talk to her. And if you were on my channel like last week or the week before, I did a live and I said, this is going to be the season where we see what Jukebox's next move is. Is it the academy? Is it going to the army? But we're going to start to see that divide from her and the Thomas family. And if she got that thing on her, she's probably going to catch a body and then have to leave to get up out the city and lay low a little bit. It just hurts to see Jukebox walking with this detective out in public. Everyone can see her. She ain't low key or nothing. We know what the Thomas family is about. We know that Kanan is officially in the game, and she just out here walking with the police. Now, this can get ugly because if anyone sees anyone that's an op, they see Jukebox and they know that she's a part of the Thomas family, this could get out. Hey, the Thomas family's working with the police. We seen the girl Jukebox with the police. So this could be very, very bad. But I'm sure she's in a neighborhood that probably isn't too close to Queens. And hopefully her and Marvin, they have a good relationship this season. We see early Tyler. Now he's drinking a 40, and who's in there with him? Unique. Now, from the description of Early Tyler, he's a guy that knows everything in the streets. He's somebody you want to have on your side. But what does Unique say? Everyone thought I was dead, but I never been more alive. Face all busted up. So he's going to Early Tyler because he knows all the moves that are being made. If you need something, he can get it done. So I like to see how he is. And remember, he's going to cost a hefty penny. You're not just going to get free work from him unless you're Unique and you terrorizing people. But Early Tyler is a guy that you want to have on your side. And I'm pretty sure he can either backdoor Rock, see where she's getting that work from, help Rock out with the plaza. And this is exactly what Unique needs, that type of information, until he links up with Kanan. Unique is back, and we're going to have to see how he's operating in these streets. I'm just going to be real with you. I'm excited to see this character, and I really want to see that partnership with Kanan, putting Kanan on the game, showing Kanan the ropes, explaining to him what really needs to be done and who you can and can't trust in the game, because in the dope game, you can't trust anybody. And on my channel, everyone is a suspect. So seeing Unique back, and we also seen him pull that kick door into Kanan's apartment, oh man, it's going to be crazy, because I want to see if he's going to be grimy Unique and try to take over, or since he's all banged up, he's going to play behind the scenes. He's going to be that new quote unquote ghost. Yeah, you heard me. Ghost. Behind the scenes, Unique. The only person that knows he's alive is Early Tyler and probably Kanan. All right, there you go. A quick breakdown of the season 4 trailer. We will have more videos up this week. I'm doing a live tonight. Make sure you tune in for that. If you like Raising Kanan content, theories, breakdowns, Mondays, we got Monday Mistake, where we take 3 or 4 characters. We break down where they went wrong from the Friday episodes. Wednesday, we're going to have What You Talking About Wednesdays, where I'll have the channel open. You can call in. You can give your theories, your predictions. Thursday, Are We Ready?, where we give our last thoughts over what's going on. I'll have Google Docs made so we can do over under on the body counts. Who do we think is going to not make it? Who do we think is going to catch a body? And then, of course, Friday nights, we got On the Clock, where we break down each character, 30 to 40 minutes, a good old time. And hey, we just thoroughly covered the show. I'm ModeIJ. If you can't tell, I'm excited about Power. My channel was built off of Power, and it's our time to shine. Let's get to that 75,000 subscribers this year, and we'll move on from there. Next goal is 100,000. So if you like this kind of content, if you like Power as much as I do, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.